so I have a yoga for all of those basketball players because basketball requires good hip strength and mobility and health, good hamstrings, good IT bands, and good spinal health. So with that in mind, a lot of the time with all the jumping and springing and the fast twitch movements, we can get really tight as players in sport or just in everyday movements. So here is for the budding basketball player or for a more advanced basketball or just starting out. If you work on these structures most days, you'll find great development in your skill level because you'll be more open to be able to move more freely in your body as you play basketball. So let's get started. The first one is cat and cow. So coming onto all fours, your knees are under your hips, your hands are under your shoulders, okay, nice alignment. Now your neutral spine to begin with. As you inhale, I want you to drop your stomach to the ground, push your pelvis and your hip bones up to the sky, and drop your shoulders down your spine and lift your head up. Inhale. Exhale here. Inhale through to neutral and exhale all the way up into your cat position. Core is nice and tucked, shoulders are round, chin is towards chest. Inhale, center, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. And bringing your spine back to neutral. Okay, from here we're going to open up your hips just slightly. So, you're going to bring your feet together. Some of you may be sitting up here like this and like, oh my god, it's not going to happen. But over time as you practice, I promise it will. But as you do, you'll be able to come further into it like this, okay? So I'm going to keep my hands behind me, supporting me so I don't hunch, okay? So I can sit up nice and tall, pop that chest into the air, shoulders down, and I'm just going to gently bounce my legs for a moment. Feet are together, relax your toes and just feel the movement in your hips, okay? And as you get more comfortable, if you have the movement there and the flexibility and you're feeling awesome, you can actually bring your hands off and you can bring your hands to your feet and slowly bring yourself towards the ground. Now this might look a little bit insane for some, so you can stay all the way up here. That's also okay. I'm just going to take 3 breaths for me. In and out. In and out. One more. In and out. So slowly coming up. Now, this time we're going to do your hero pose, okay? So, hero pose already could be intense just by sitting like this. Make sure you pull your calves out from underneath your legs so you have the room to sit like this. If you have bad knees, then you may not be able to do this. And if that's the case, then we'll have to lean off this pose, okay? Listen to your body. Now, if you can, come to this seated position. Now, if this is all you've got room for, this is where you will be breathing, okay? For some of you, you may have a little more flexibility. I'll just move forward on my mat, okay? Make sure you press all of your toes down into the ground. And if you have a little bit more room like me, you can do a progression, okay? Bringing your hands back and then leaning onto one elbow and then the other. This might be where you stay. And chilling out for a little bit, just breathing, okay? But if you have a little bit more space, I want you to just open yourself right up and we'll take 3 breaths in whichever position you're currently in. Remember, it's not what it looks like or what I'm doing, it's how it feels to you, okay? And in time as you practice, just like your skills, there will become better flexibility. Breathing in and out. In and out. One more. In and out. Oh, it feels good. So for any of you that are stuck down here at this point in time, to get back up, you're going to go one elbow and then you're going to go to the other elbow to get back up, okay? Take your time. And to get out of this, you can roll onto the side to rock yourself out. So we're going to lie down on our back and we're going to do assisted by using a towel, t-shirt, or I've got a strap, putting it on one foot and a reclined big toe stretch, okay? Because a lot of people cannot reach their toes, so we're going to use a tool to get us on the journey to reaching our toes. Make sure your other leg is pushed flat into the ground. So when the leg is up here, I don't want your hip coming up like this, okay? We want it flat when you're lifting up. Okay, so I want equality in your body. You're not actually doing yourself health by trying to get the stretch when it's not equality in your body and you're looking at all aspects of the stretch. So switch your toes on. So instead of like this, switch your toes on. If you need to bend your leg, you're more than welcome to. Remember, take your time, also the bottom leg, okay? But try and keep your hips neutral and flat on the mat. So we would do it on both sides. We're just going to do it on one today. I'm going to breathe in. Here you're going to push against the strap for me, about 70% of your strength. And then you're going to exhale, release, and you should come a little deeper. Okay, hold here. I'm going to inhale again, 70%, push, 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 exhale and release, and you might find that it comes a little deeper. Now we're going to hold 3 breaths, in and out, in and out, in and out. So be gentle as you slowly let your foot go. Take the strap off if you were using one, or the towel. And from here, staying on your back, we're going to go into a nice reclined, modified pose, the happy baby pose. Now some of you may get it here and feel good, but let's go in this position where your arms are underneath your knees and you're pulling your knees towards underneath your arms and mat to the ground. Try not to lift your hips up so high, try and keep them more towards the ground. And you're going to really open up in your hips here. So really nice. You can also have a little bit of a rock. And I want you to take 3 big breaths for me. In and out. In and out. One more. In and out. Now you really should start to feel your hips open up. Bring them down to the ground, your feet. Just slowly and gently rock your feet and your knees one way to the other, just like a windshield wipers on your car. And when you're ready, slowly bring one foot to the ground and the other foot and leg into this right angle position. This hand comes out. We try to keep our shoulder towards the ground. I'm going to look away from my knee, which is going to rotate this way. So my face is going to look towards the camera. I'm going to put my hand on the outside of my knee and I'm going to slowly, you may stay here if this is where your flexibility is. If you have more like me, you come down as far as you can and you feel an awesome stretch. And take 3 big breaths as you twist your spine. Gentle, listen to your body. In and out. In and out. In and out. Slowly come back up. Now you would also do that on the other side as well. And these would be the stretches that you would do daily to open up that hip area, IT bands, hamstrings, quads, and your spine. Allow that movement to come back into your body from all the strength work and the speed work and power that you have been doing in your training, and you'll find that your recovery will become better and your body's movement will become a lot better. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it helps you throughout your practices in basketball. And I wish you a beautiful day. Keep believing and achieving. Ciao!